Good morning. Okay, we did not make it to the border because we got stuck at our other campground yesterday. Just trying to leave in the middle of monsoon season.
Watch out. Guess we should have not parked underneath the tree.
In the lowest part of the whole grass.
Should have parked over there.
It's all right.
Okay, ahí está.
Well, we're off to a little bit of a bumpy start today.
Yep, that's all right. Kind of like foresaw this happening.
Yeah, I heard the rain this morning, so I knew we were screwed. But we are trying to cross the border, and it looks like that's going to happen tomorrow. So first stop is...
Rolling with the punches.
First stop is a camp stop. Actually, first stop is breakfast.
Yeah, breakfast food someplace.
Welcome to our campground. About 2 hours from the border of Guatemala and Mexico. Not bad. So today we're gonna try and get up at a relatively early time. So far we're doing all right. And hit the road. We're about 2 hours from the border, and then we still got to do all of our paperwork.
We're getting close to the border finally.
Yes, we are crossing at a town called La Mesilla, which is also where we came in from Mexico. It's a tiny little border crossing town that's in the middle of a street market.
Yeah, it's really small, but it's great for that also because there's not a lot of people who pass through this border, so it's a pretty seamless process.
Yeah, it's a little chaotic, which kind of makes it fun. There's like tons of distractions. There's no like official bank. It's just guys with like fanny packs exchanging your money for you.
Which can seem a little apprehensive, but it's not as crazy as it seems. Like it is official. These guys are in the street. They are taking a percentage, but it's not very much.
Yeah, don't be scared. It's fine. And then also we have all of our documents ready. To cross the border, you really just need a passport, but because we have all these vehicles and a dog, there's additional things that we need, like our registration or title.
Yeah, we need the registration, title for our vehicle and for the scooter, but since our scooter is actually registered in Mexico, we don't need it for when we're going back into Mexico.
Yeah, basically every single country that you cross a border with a vehicle, you have to do a vehicle import permit. And sometimes the vehicle import permit is a different length of time than your visa for the country.
Yeah, we're finding that out. For other countries that we're going to, the vehicle import only lasts for 30 days, but your visa lasts for like 180.
Yeah, that's not an issue for Guatemala though. It's 3 months for both. We've been here for 2 months, so we technically still have another month, but it is time to go.
Yeah.
So we got car title, car registration, we got our passports, we got our license, we've got a health certification letter for Bernie girl, make sure that she's all up to date on her shots, and that's basically it. So it's 2 of us, the van, the scooter, and the dog are going to Mexico.
That's it. We're headed back to Mexico, baby. Woo!
Fingers crossed it's quick and easy because I am hungry as a mother. All right. Traffic has not been too bad, and the roads have not been...
Actually, they have definitely done some road work since we've last been through this border, which is pretty darn nice. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are sections where the road is straight up missing, but but it's actually not nearly as bad as it was coming in a few months ago.
Yeah.
So they're definitely making some progress on the road quality here in Guatemala.
Yeah. It is really nice to know what to expect when you're crossing a border. Since we've already done this one time, we know exactly where everything is, so I think that saves us probably like an hour of running around. Actually, on the way in, we actually had to turn around and come back because we forgot to get stamped. So we will not make that mistake again, and we're just going to get really good at crossing borders the further we go. All right, so as it turns out, we did not get our stamp when we left Mexico. We knew it was too easy. So we gotta go back to Mexico, get stamped to exit, and then we're going back to Guatemala.
So after you do your bandricito, don't forget to stop by this building, because if you don't, you'll have to come back anyway to get your exit stamp from Mexico.
Yeah.
Just like we did. So let's go.
It's right next door though, so.
I can smell Mexico from here. Let's go get this done.
Lock the van. Alright, so when you leave, this is your first stop, and when you come in, it's your last stop. This is where you register all your stuff. So your vehicle, the moto, Bernie, all of that happens here. We're done. Super easy. Took like 5 minutes. All we have to do is give them a sticker and we're good. So now let's go get our passport stamped and go to Mexico.
So once you stop by this office to get your passport stamped to get out of Guatemala and head into Mexico, it's a very easy, simple process. You just tell them that you're ready to leave. They take your immigration papers, they stamp your passport and say, cool, go, get out. So let's go, let's get out. Get on in.
Nuestra de cambio, 50 quetzales,
50 quetzales,
90 pesos.
90 pesos.
Hold on, I got more quetzales. I have another 20.
40.
Oh my God.
50. That was a agricultural inspection / spray station where they gotta spray the van again when you come back in, and got a little receipt for it. So we're good to go. Now we're heading to do the vehicle import permit and officially get our passport stamped to come into Mexico. How we doing?
Good.
How's it feel to be back, baby?
Honestly, it's no different so far until I get to a restaurant, and then the food will be much, much better.
I'm so excited for some chilaquiles.
Well, we're getting our passport stamped and getting our information put in to come back into Mexico, but then apparently they want bank information, but now it's no longer needed. Now they scanned our passports.
Yeah.
So maybe they pulled up our old information since we've been here, and now it's all good.
Yeah.
So let's get the rest of this done. Come on.
Yeah, apparently you need bank information if you're staying in your car because you don't have like a hotel or like a designated place that you're staying. So they need to verify that we can afford to be here. I don't really know, but apparently it wasn't that important because they just let us through.
Okay, well that's pretty easy. We filled out like, just as if you were on the airport or airplane, you filled out like your little immigration form over here. And then now we have to go and pay for our van to be imported. So our tips form. And then once we do that, then we get our stamp and we're able to go back into Mexico, baby.
Yeah. Woo! So we got our visa. There's nobody in line. We're the only ones here.
Nobody here. It's so easy. Okay, getting out of Guatemala was super easy, but now we've been stuck here at the tips building for over an hour because the guy who registers large vehicles is not here, and I guess no one else can really do it either. So yeah, we've been here for a while. But this is the last step that we need before we get the stamps in our passport to head into Mexico. And now it's starting to get later in the day, and traveling in the evening is not desired, that's for sure. So hopefully we'll get all this sorted out pretty soon.
Done multiple hours now waiting to get approval for the van to be allowed in because it's a high weight vehicle. This process is not streamlined and it's taking forever. At least Jake fed me food, so I'm no longer hangry. So I'm trying to be really patient. But honestly, I'm getting a little frustrated. And I just want to be in Mexico. Such a long experience. Everything else was so quick. This is just so long and drawn out and painful. So pray for me that we will be done soon and we can go and just relax. They have let us in Mexico, almost. We just got copies of everything, and I also got some Lady Guadalupe candles, which I'm pretty excited about. All I have to do is pay and then get us stamped, and we can get the hell out of here.
Time to hit the road. And just like that, 3 hours later, We're in Mexico!
We have arrived. They let us in. They let the van in. They didn't even care that Bernie was here. Honestly, the whole process was super easy and there was no one in line. The thing that took so long is they had to get approval from another border office because our van has a high weight capacity.
Yeah, and it's over there, knowledge capacity.
No. It's
Oh, don't stick up for them.
They could use some process improvement. Let's just say that.
Yeah, honestly.
I
While we sat and waited forever, they didn't even process the paperwork until we finally got our stamps to come in.
Yeah.
So ridiculous.
Honestly, it's okay. We're
Yeah.
here. It's still daylight, thank God. We're gonna head to a
Definitely start your border crossings early in the morning.
Yeah, just plan for major speed bumps and unplanned hours of just unnecessary things that will absolutely happen. Sometimes it's quick and easy, sometimes it's not. But our campground is like 30 minutes from here, so we're gonna go chill out and hopefully
We're
take
gonna
a dip.
boogie and hopefully take a dip.
Yeah, we're out of water, we barely have any food, and Lord knows I need a shower.
That's for sure.
So 2 days in to get a border crossing. It took us 2 days to get back into Mexico.
Yeah.
But we're here and we made it, and I cannot wait to eat a taco.
Thanks for watching us cross the border back into Mexico from Guatemala. If you enjoyed anything, give us a like, whatever. Subscribe, do all those fun things. But we're gonna enjoy this campground and see you later.